All right, guys, good to see you this morning. We're going to get to work out today. I always like to try to finish up most of the time on Fridays with a good hard training session. You had the weekend to rest. So, and it's also a kind of a, think of it as a practice. So we've done two training sessions over this last few weeks, trying to give you some goals. So one was on the TAC Fit qualifier. We practiced that earlier in the week. Actually, I think was that yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday we did that, where we just worked for 20 seconds, rotating through the exercises versus staying all 8 sets. Okay, the other training session that we did, and kind of using as assessment, was basically taken from like the physical standards test for military. So it was 2 minutes of push-ups, 2 minutes of sit-ups, 2 minutes of squats, and then what we did. So what we're doing today is kind of a practice of that. So we're not doing 2 minutes all at once. We're going to go 30 seconds. So we'll go 30-second push-ups, 30-second rest, 30-second sit-ups, 30-second rest, 30-second squats, 30-second rest. But we're going to repeat that for 5 rounds. So the way Larry and I are going to do it is we're going to alternate. So I'll do 30 seconds, she'll do 30 seconds, like that, okay? And then we'll do a little prep work for that, mobility work, and then we'll finish up. We should have some time at the end for a little more mobility work at the end of the session, okay? All right, so we're going to do, you get your med ball? Okay. There's a smaller one over here if you want it. That little one. Okay, so we're going to start just real quick. We're going to get into like just feet parallel to each other. And then we're going to work our hinge back. So we're going to hinge back. Okay, hands on top of your med ball. Just going to do a little bend of the knee. You're not really doing a full squat, just bending and then straightening the legs as best you can. We're going to do that 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then at the top, I'm going to try to hold there, flattening the back out. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. And then try to pull the belly button in towards the spine. Good. Then we're coming all the way up. Good. Now we're going to do rotation. So we're going to pivot on the foot. We're going to reach up and away, looking towards the back hand. Good. All right, now we're going to bring the feet all the way together. So the feet are together, hips back, hands on the med ball, a little bend of the knee, and then straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then hold. Same thing here. Try to flatten the back first. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Pull the belly button in towards the spine, and then try to squeeze the quads and straighten the legs if possible. All right, coming all the way up. Good. Okay. Now we're going to keep the feet back parallel. We're going to rotate just from the upper body. Hips stay square. Reaching up across, back and forth. And try to get tall as you do it. Good. Okay. Now we're going to go side to side squat. Okay. We did this earlier in the week as part of the training. So we're just going to shift the weight to one side, pushing the hips back. This time we're going to stay low, shift the other side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. And then hold to one side. I'm going to try to sink down into it. Lengthen the spine, reaching out 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. And then going to rotate so the toe comes up. You can turn this foot out a little more if you need to. Sink down into it. Reaching out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Switch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay. Go a little wider. Try to bring the hands to the floor. Going to rotate by bringing the elbow towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open up. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and open up. Good. And then both hands down. Try to walk out a little further. Good. All right, going to walk the feet back in and just go to all fours. Okay, we're going to go just a short hip circuit here. So we're going to go hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're going to do fire hydrant to your right just 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold there for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then fire hydrant to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right, sit back to child's pose. Walk our hands to the right. Walk your hands to the left. to the center. Okay, come forward onto your forearms. Lift the chest up. Reaching, looking towards the ceiling. Okay, slide the hands back. Press up. Okay, going back to all fours. Just going to do elbow circles. Reverse. Good. Take the pinky back towards the middle of the knee, or the middle finger towards the middle of the knee. Pressing the heel palms down. Okay. All right, come back to the forearms. Press the hips down. Now we're going to just rest down on the ground. We're just going to bring the shoulders up like we're trying to touch the back of our forearms together behind us. So we're basically squeezing the scapula back. So we're raising up and squeezing and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then hold there. 5, 4, 3. Now slowly extend the arms out overhead without touching the floor, and back down. And overhead and back down. One more. Overhead. Back down. Now, from there, we're going to press up and then do the same thing. We're going to lift elbows up, press overhead and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hold overhead. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the elbows back, pinch back, lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands in. Press up. Pull the toes under. Press back to down dog. And then either step or hop forward. Back to your squat. And stand up. Good. All right. So that's the kind of warm up and prep for the movement. So we're going to alternate. Very simple. Push-ups, sit-ups, squats. If you need to do push-ups from your knees, that's fine. You can do sit-ups anchored, butterfly sit-ups, psoas sit-ups, any variation you want to do. It's going to be 30 seconds rest between each exercise, and we're going through for five rounds. Okay? You want to go first? Okay. All right, starting in 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, go. Fifteen seconds in. Time. Now you're resting, or if you didn't go that first time, you're going now.
3, 2, 1, go. Sit-ups next.
You want to do butterfly?
Okay.
How you want to do it?
Should we do that or knee grab?
Either one. I'm going to probably mix it up.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. Yeah, you're good. Good. 5 seconds. Time. Oh, you already did. Sorry. A couple extra seconds. Ah.
Round 3. Back to push-ups.
Ten seconds. And time. squats. Sorry.
All right, round 4. Max push-ups.
Ten seconds. Time. Good. Sorry. Oh, didn't hit it, did I? 10 seconds. Good.
Okay, and sit-ups.
Good. All right, get a little swallow of water if you need it, and then we'll finish up with a little bit more mobility work. Okay. If you have a towel handy, that'd be good. Towel, a belt, a band, any of those things would work. can probably use that med ball. Well, should we do this other part first? All right, so we're going to start. We did something similar to this, I think, week before last. You might use this thicker one for the first part. Okay. So you're going to start lying down. Today we'll keep it simple, so you'll just take the band or rope or belt, whatever, around your foot. Okay, it's like an active dynamic stretch, but you're going to do it with a little bit of assistance. So if I was doing it with, let me actually show you real quick with Lara. So if I were doing this without the band, basically what she would do, if I was assisting her, she would bring her leg up as high as possible. Okay, so she's engaging her hip flexor, quad a little bit, rectus femoris to pull her leg up. Okay, actively engaging, right? And that's going to put a stretch on the hamstring. So when she engages this, okay, you have what's called reciprocal inhibition. So all it means is that I can't have two muscles contracting opposite each other at the same time if I want movement. That would be isometric. So if I, like my arm, if I'm contracting my bicep and my tricep maximally, it stays put. For me to contract my bicep fully, my tricep has to release, and vice versa. For me to contract my tricep fully, my bicep has to release. So we're using that, aspect of your nervous system to help create more range of motion for the hamstring. So by engaging here, we're trying to get this to release, okay? So you must engage here, right? If I was helping her, if she brings it up dynamically, she's going to squeeze, and I'm just going to give her just a little bit of help at the end to take her a little further. And she brings it down, and then the same thing, and just a little bit extra at the end, okay? So you're doing that same thing with the band. So what some people make a mistake of is they're not engaging. They're just pulling themselves up with the band. Okay, so remember, you're bringing your leg up actively. You're engaging. That's to get the opposite muscle, in this case your hamstring, to release. And then all you're doing at the end is giving a little bit of extra pull to take it a little further. So you're using your nervous system to try to engage a little bit more range of motion. Okay?
That's probably why we call it the active leg raise.
Yeah, active leg raise, not passive leg raise. Okay? So we're just going to do 10 reps with that. So we're just going to combine a couple of different concepts here. So that's the first one. So coming up, we're going to bring it up, and then right at the end, a little bit of pull. 10 times. Okay, now on that 10th one, now we're going to do just a static. Okay, so we're going to try to, if we can, keep this leg straight with the back of the knee pressed to the floor. So bring this up, this leg stays straight. Now this is just a static. So now I'm not contracting. I'm just trying to let it release and release that tension out of the back of the hamstring, or out of the hamstring. All right, good. Now we're gonna allow the knee to bend. Okay, so we're gonna pull the knee in. It's gonna be kind of similar to the first one, right? So I'm gonna try to extend my leg, okay, using my quad, okay, and then right at the end I'm gonna give it a little bit extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Then we're going to hold there. Again, trying to press the knee locked. Okay, good. Now we're just going to switch feet. We're going to do the same thing. So we'll go active first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This time we'll hold. Okay, now we'll bend the knee, pull it in, try to extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this one won't hold. Try to press the knee straight. Pull the toe back towards the knee. Make sure the hip stays on the ground. Try to press the opposite leg to the floor. Good. Okay. All right, now we're going to sit up. Okay. So you'll take your feet together. So you're trying to bring your feet together. Try to pull them toes back towards the knee without turning the feet out. And then for this particular one, we don't want to roll forward. We want to sit up tall. So first get the legs feet together, knees flat, squeeze the quads, and then try to sit up as tall as possible. Okay, release a little bit. Now, you can try to go forward a little more. Okay, some people will be able to grab their toes. That's fine. But when we straighten the legs back out, we want to make sure we're not rounding the back. Okay, so it's okay to hinge from the hip, but don't round the back. So press the legs straight, lift the chest, and just hinging from the hip now. Okay, good. Release. All right. Now we're going to try our hip hurdles. Okay. So you can use like a med ball like Lara has.
A couple of bucks.
Yeah. Just something to get, so you're trying to create like a box, right? So I'm going to do my better side first. So same thing. I want it as best I can. I want to sit up tall. Okay, just like we were doing, right? So you engage the core to sit up. Okay. Squeeze my quad, lift up, bring it across, touch. Okay, we'll try 10 of those. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. If you need assistance, you can use your towel just to help a little bit. So try to use as little as possible. So engage, lift, over and down. All right, good. All right, now, just going to lie on your side. Try to stack your shoulders and hips. Bring your knees up a little bit, okay? You're going to keep your knees touching, and you're going to raise that top heel, okay, as high as you can. Squeeze and down 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, and squeeze up there. Try to lead with the heel. Should feel it right here. 10 seconds, as hard as you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, now we're going to sit up. Okay, we're just going to do our windshield wipers. So you're going to be here sitting nice and tall, feet on the floor, switching back and forth. Okay, now we're going to do our shin box switch. So we're going to be here. Again, if you can do it without your hands, it's better. But if you need your hands, that's okay. Just rotating through. Other side, back and forth. This time we'll hold there. Try to press our chest over our shin. Okay, switch. Okay, all right, last one. We'll come here. Again, if you can do it without the hands, great. If not, start here. If you can, you're going to lift, similar to the way we did on the ground, with our knees together. If you can lift your heel up first, awesome. So if you can, like Larry's doing there, okay? You can lean away a little bit if you need to. If not, just do the best you can. You're going to raise that leg up, then slowly bring it forward, and then up. Other leg comes up, squeeze, bring your leg in, keep this one up, rotate up, and then you're going to lean forward. And reverse, bring it up, bring it out, lift, lift, pull in, back, forward. Get up, out, up, up, and forward. All right, now we'll go just a little bit slower, a little bit more smooth with it. We'll go, so you're not trying to use only momentum, still engage, but just a little bit more of a flow. So I'm coming up. One more. Okay, and then from here, just coming up, open, down, switch, open, down. Okay, and then from here, we're just going to come up, step forward. Now you're in a lunge pattern, stand up, and finish. All right, have a great weekend. Be back next week. A little more energized next week. I'll be off my 5-day fast, so some testing next week, so be ready for it. Have a great weekend, and see you then.